The Ruhlman Conference is made possible by the Barbara Peterson Ruhlman Fund for Interdisciplinary Study and exhibits the heart of intellectual collaboration within the Wellesley community as a whole. It is an outlet for students to share their passions with their peers, professors, alumni, friends, family, and staff. Students express their interests through a variety of mediums, such as lectures, panels, and performances. Ruhlman enhances the liberal arts experience and is a stimulating way to support each other in our intellectual growth.
The Ruhlman Conference is one of the great days in the Wellesley calendar. It is an opportunity for students to present their work in a wonderful, interdisciplinary, joyous occasion, showing off the level of their intellectual accomplishments, their artistic creations, and being able to share with their fellow students and other faculty and staff at the college what they've been able to do over the past year.
So you have an event, and then everyone's lined up in the back, and you step forward and you say a time relating to that event. So say it's the Gettysburg Address, and be like 10 minutes before the Gettysburg Address.
This had a lot more explanation of how things work, because normally in our shows we'll explain the basic rules of a game and then just do the game. And this time it was more about the theory of improv and why we do this part and that part and what are the important components.
I don't think we should tell them. Yeah, we took your lease from under you. Sorry. You just weren't making any money, and the bank was like, hey, you can have it if you want.
This is just like when I saw the purple balloons at Spring Open Campus, and I felt like I was just being replaced, and they just didn't care about me.
It was very enjoyable. I wasn't really sure what to expect, like a lecture or a presentation, but this one was like interactive, it was entertaining, really funny. I liked it.
When we go inside, it's really dark because the curtain is closed, so if you're uncomfortable, please step outside. You can lie down, you can sit down, you can walk around, you can meditate. It's a very personal experience. It was a lot of time. There were 4 of us, but it was a huge study that we undertook over the entire semester. So we had to sort through all of the data that we collected, and it was really fun working all together in a group. I can't even imagine doing this Ruhlman by myself because it was just such a huge undertaking.
Over the past year, visiting the Woodrow Wilson School, I worked with 2 vastly different teachers. I'll call them Teacher A and Teacher B.
It was a lot of talking and discussing and meeting on Sunday mornings, and it was really fun. I really enjoyed it.
It's a really nice payoff, especially when lots of people come and ask lots of questions. So it really validated a lot of the work that I did this semester.
I think it's wonderful. I've been here since this morning, and I've discovered. I think I learned from the experience, and I can see the passion. I see the best of Wellesley here today.
For me, it's been a lot of different things. I was a member of one of the early Ruhlman committees, and so I've been able to watch it grow, and it feels to me like what a professional meeting should really be like. It is a moment to look at the work that's been done, to share it with other people in the intellectual community, and to talk about the passing of the torch, if you will, from one generation of students to the next.
Why is sterilization so high around the world? In the 60s and 70s, population thinkers were really worried about a population explosion.
This year's Ruhlman Conference, I was really proud of what our students were able to do. It came at a time that's really very tough for them because they were just finishing up their theses. So the day before they had finished their theses, and then they had to switch gears and talk to a broad audience about what it was that they found. This allowed them a chance to think about how should they communicate what they'd found, and I think that that's actually a more important exercise perhaps than thinking about how to communicate what they found to economists, and so it was really exciting for them to have a chance to do that.
It's one of the things that I really like to share with prospective faculty, because I say this is one of the days when I just say Wellesley is one of the best places on earth, because it allows the integration of teaching and research. It talks about the way that faculty and students collaborate in their intellectual endeavors, And it also shows the connection from one generation of Wellesley students to the next, since Barbara Ruhlman, who endowed the conference, is such an active participant and fan of the conference.
It highlights students who do like special projects outside of class and shows other interests that they have, and it's a lot of fun. I think we should always have it more than once a semester.